It's going.
Hi, good evening, Bobcat Nation, and welcome to another edition of Bobcat Blitz Sports Update. I'm Sean Kirkpatrick, coming to you from an undisclosed location, which we're going to reveal in just a moment as part of our continuing series on get to know your business partners, get to know your sponsors here that help out Northport High School. Of course, our first one this year, we went to Love Your Selfie Studios. I want to thank Daniel Fenton, his son, for helping us out on that, because he not only got her in the newspaper, but he's able to contact her to Fox News as well. And she's got a lot of promos for Bobcat fans as well. So great job on that. We're going to show you in just a moment where we're at. I've been waiting for years, literally years, to get this awesome person, awesome friend of the program. Not only our show, but the school as well. But first, a couple announcements for you. This last week, of course, was homecoming week. Great job by everyone involved. I don't want to miss people's names, but there's the 25th year reunion anniversary they had. The committee on that did a great job. They had the tour of the school. They had walk down memory lane kind of things. They had the touchdown club. They fed them all night. Really positive feedback coming off that. So great job, Ms. Noyes, Ms. Kinker, all the SGA people, and the committee at the school who helped organize that. Gotta say, it was nice to see you all. I haven't seen a Friday night football game in a while. We had a Thursday night a couple weeks back. We had the big bye and all that stuff. So it's great to see you all come back in. We got one more to go, guys. Senior night's coming up. That's right. They're taking on Lemon Bay. It's going to be a whiteout in the student section. I'm going to guess that's for the adults as well. I don't know, but I'll let you know on that as soon as I find out on that. So, guys, come on out. One more home game. They're taking on Lemon Bay to defend their honor. That's right, the Golden Hammer. Do you know we have a Golden Hammer trophy for that? Yeah, we have a Golden Hammer for it. We won it last year for the first time. So it's actually in the hallway of Northport High's athletic area. So go take a look at it before they put it up for debate there. I do want to give a shout out. We had 5 recipients of this year's Athletic Hall of Fame. I know several of them. They represented girls volleyball, girls soccer, girls basketball, girls track and field, and guess what? Girls weightlifting. That's right. 5 female athletes made this year's Athletic Hall of Fame. So congratulations to you. That's the first time I think we've ever had that on there. So my first guest, I'm going to do a real quick little promo. Thursday, I posted this a few weeks ago. Last year we had Coach Fu had a trick or trunk for the 5K that night. Didn't quite work out this year, so now we have something a little bit different. Mr. James, are you there? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Go ahead and introduce yourself, because I've yet to meet you as well, and I can't wait Thursday because I'll be there. I'm going to represent the Medicine's Home Health at the trunk or treat. Give us what's going on first. Introduce yourself. What do you do at the school, and what is going on Thursday?
Yeah, no problem. My name is James Kretschmar. I actually teach history at Northport High School. This year, they didn't want to do the race this year, the zombie race, and they were like, we might do the trunk or treat, but we're not sure. And I had this idea that I really wanted to put out there, and it ended up being me taking it over. But they had a trunk or treat last year. But the thing about trunk or treat is, and about Halloween in general, is it's always about candy, right? It's always about candy. But there are kids out there who candy's not an option for them. Kids with allergies, kids with certain like diabetes or on feeding tubes. So I wanted to put this idea because my wife. There was 2 reasons. My wife works at Oak Park, and they do something similar at their school, where instead of just candy, they give out a toy and candy. So you have an option.
Right.
So kids that can't have that food option, they have something else. And so it was really important for me. I really wanted to push this, especially because of my daughter, who has had severe allergies her whole life. She loves Halloween, but the trick-or-treating has always been kind of tricky. And so when I found out what Oak Park does, I was like, why can't more people just have that option? I mean, I don't want to get rid of candy. Candy's great. I love getting my daughter's candy that she can't have. But I would like her and other kids to enjoy a trunk or treat. And she's 10 now. She's never been. So this is gonna be something I'm doing for her. I'm doing for all the other kids in this neighborhood that just can't enjoy the trick-or-treating part as much as the other kids.
So tell me roughly what time, what numbers are we looking at right now? Give me some examples of clubs that are going to step up and help out. Give me a little representation of what's going on Thursday.
Okay, I wish I had that list, but it's okay. So it's this Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m. in the parking lot, towards the pack. That part of it, because there's going to be after school stuff. So we're going to go to the pack parking lot. And we have plenty of clubs coming. Let's see. Like I think it was the National Art Honor Society. There.
Well, a whole bunch of Northport clubs. How
Yeah,
about the
there was
community?
Northport Club.
Are you still taking community clubs or members coming out?
We have several community members as well. We have food trucks that are going to be there. We have face paint. We have pumpkin decorating. We have there was one club that's going to have a background for $1. You can have a background, a fall Halloween background professional picture that you can have there. It's going to be a great event, and I really appreciate you highlighting this today.
Of course. Well, James, I don't know you yet. I can't wait to meet you, but I'm going to have my niece is actually going to come by because she's worked with kids all her life, her age group. She works for the county, and so she's all about making sure I stay good and nice about all kids. I'm old school. We're used to the old mean ways of growing up, so she's always trying to teach me about how many children out there do not fit the traditional model of a Halloween, and I do respect my niece for always making sure I keep an eye on that. So, and I work in healthcare as well. So yes, there's a lot of digestive issues, a lot of endocrinology issues out there that people just aren't aware of. Myself, I take for granted. I don't have an allergy of any kind. I can eat anything on the planet and I'm fine. So I want to thank you for doing this. So real quick, if I have anybody watching tonight, I know the Junior Bobcats, they are going to be there. I want to thank them. They're our first club affiliated with our show that stepped up. So clubs, if you're out there, let me know. It's not too late. We got the link on our website. We can reach out to Mr. James. If you can't get hold of me, just call the high school. Who should they reach out to at the high school if they can't get hold of me in time for Thursday?
Me. I mean that would be reaching out to me.
Okay.
You can find me on the email, or just james.kretschmar@sarasotacountyschools.net. Or just if they want to leave a message with me in the front office, that'll be fine.
Fantastic. And real quick, if for those who are helping out that night, what time should they arrive and get started for the setup for that?
We're gonna try to clear out, make sure at 4:00. So that'll give you an hour to get everything all set up.
Okay. And you can have kids not just have special needs; they can have dietary needs. You can have
definitely
brothers and sisters come out too.
Yeah, totally. And I ran into a teacher the other day, making sure that we had it, and they said that their kid just doesn't like candy, like doesn't have any issues, just would prefer to have a toy rather than candy. And we got some great stuff. Like I found these like LED Halloween rings. We got these.
I've got little fidget things and little zippy cars. That's what I found on my end. That's what we're gonna hand the candy without all that. So
eyeballs. These things are great here. Punch balloons. Punch balloons are awesome.
All right.
Blow this up.
James, thank you so much for doing this. I will see you Thursday. Probably not at 4:00. I'll get there around 4:30. So again, organizations out there, let us know how we can help get you affiliated with that. So thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Appreciate it.
All right. My first live with me guest. I got to bring her in. This is. I know John's not watching right now, but royalty on our show. Royalty, come on out here. Come on. Here we go, Miss Amaya. Why don't you introduce yourself? I think half the town knows who you are, but maybe the other half does not. Go ahead, Miss Amaya. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Monica Amaya. I've been a resident of Northport since 2003. That we moved here from Guatemala with the boys, and we made Northport our home. So yeah.
Now, I first met you, and the reason why I wanted you on the show is there's nobody else on the high school right now that I know of, besides maybe Mrs. Hogue, that goes to more events, Northport High related. I see her at every game. I think I see you at even more things than hers, which is unbelievable. I met you years ago when I was still coaching soccer as assistant coach for soccer. I think that's when we first met. At that time, were you working at the Sun still? I can't remember. This is 2009, 10.
Yes.
So tell me what you were doing with the Sun.
I freelanced for the Northport Sun for, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years. I totally lost track of that. And I just started trying to put the best of Northport, especially the schools, all the good things that were happening at the school that my kids were living at that moment, that I thought that it was a great opportunity for all of them.
And then you stepped it up a notch even more. Not once, not twice, thrice. You had 3 children not only go to Northport High School, but thrive athletically. Tell us about that as well.
Okay. So we started journey in Northport High School in 2012 with Rodrigo. He graduated 2015.
Oh, wow.
Then Javi came along. He graduated in 2018, and Alvaro graduated in 2020. They all play soccer during the winter season. Rodrigo was in the golf team in the fall. Alvaro did golf also, and Alvaro and Javi did cross country on the fall, and then on the spring they all did track and field.
So that's a lot to digest there. So, so for a span of how many years, you were practically a sports mom there, that's for sure.
2012 to 2020, and actually Alvaro was named male athlete of the year for 2020.
Oh, there you go. That's fantastic. So I left teaching in 2018. I still came back for announcing here and there, not full like I am now, but so I saw you quite a bit. You said goodbye to the sun. You picked up what I think most of us know you more for. You have Monica Amaya Photography, and you heard my introduction that we highlighted another sponsor about a month ago with a selfie studio. And John, for 3 years, 2.5 years now, we have been trying to get more recognition to sponsors, to business partners, anybody who financially helps that team, the high school out. And I'm really glad that we could come out here because, like I said, you are everywhere. Everybody knows you.
Thank you.
I even have my granddaughter had her pictures here.
Yeah.
John just said that he had some of his at some time. So you probably have documented more either future Northport High School kids or current Northport High School. If I'm watching your studio here, you've got pictures of so many faces I recognize from the old days.
Somebody said once that if they haven't been photographed by me, they haven't lived in Northport long enough.
I like that. I like the queen of Northport. All things come through you, man. That's for sure. I'm just looking at the who's who of all these Northport grads. I'm like, oh my goodness. How many students do you think have you ever thought about that?
No. But one great, those little things in life. There's a mom that contacted me. Her daughter is a senior this year, and she said, one of my favorite pictures that from my daughter you took when she was playing flag football when she was like 6 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And she sent me the picture. She still has the picture there. So
thinking of that, I just realized something. When I first got Gabby to Coach Halbert's volleyball camp as a kindergartner, you took that picture for the Sun.
Oh wow. Okay.
Now, we have an old beat up version of it, but I'm like, it was you. And I think you came to Atwater and took a picture of her for the science fair. At a 5th grade.
She won the 5th grade.
I forgot about that. There was a whole bunch of 5th graders that year that did really good. In fact, we got them to go see the city commissioner. They recognized the entire 5th grade team swept everything. Oh my gosh, it's all starting to come back to me. I'm getting, oh my God, I'm getting nostalgic here.
I did that event,
I don't have a good copy of it, but So let's go back to the high school involvement. You could have easily said, okay, I've got weddings to do. And
I don't do weddings anymore.
Oh, never mind. Why do you still think, or in your case, you may have your own reasons, why are you still helping out the high school as much as you do? Because you really don't have to be there for every single thing that you're doing.
I think my heart is in Northport High School. It's been in Northport High School for a long time. My kids got out of there great things. My kids became, young adults of, good. It takes a village, but it was a good support in the village from the Northport High School. I think that giving back to the community that support my business is very important, and it makes good contact with
it makes business sense. It really does.
And good relationships with the kids, with the parents, with the staff, and we have some great people at Northport High School. So
and you've seen You see them come and go. You see all generations.
Yes.
Did you know we interviewed a Miss Cat on Mono Knight. Her name is Knight now. We interviewed her for a quick little homecoming thing. She has a kid about to come to Norfolk High School. So we're 25 years. We're finally at the point now where we have 2 generations.
Yes.
Starting to come through the system.
Wow. Yeah. It's
so we're no longer a new school. I've said that on my show. That you reach that first milestone of a school to hit that 25 mark. So now there's no more excuses.
Yeah.
You've had plenty of time to get the young stuff out of your system. So yeah, can you imagine that? You start taking pictures of the new generation coming through.
That is great.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Oh my gosh. So real quick on your business here. Obviously Monica Amaya Photography, we put you on our page quite a bit, as much as we can.
Thank you.
What kind of services do you offer for families, individuals, groups, that kind of stuff?
Yeah. My main thing where my heart is the high school seniors. Okay. I think it's a great age group. They are so excited to leave the nest and start, so many new things and great things. So that's my main thing. I do families also. I have a lot of families from the community that I have photographed over the years, and headshots for business. Okay. So that's the main thing.
And I sent you a picture the other day. It was a magazine.
Oh, I also, yes.
I saw it in an ALF facility. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know that name. It's actually the roommate of my mother-in-law.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my gosh.
I photographed the families that come in the magazines for Northport Living magazine. Okay. I also do the Welling Park, Neighbors of the Welling Park is another magazine. And I also do Punta Gorda Isles magazine.
I think that's all on that.
Punta Gorda Isles.
Wow, I see that one. That's a far away. That's fantastic. Reputation and
yes.
That's awesome.
I was invited to come and jump in there, and I loved it. All the families are great. So.
And you know what else I got to mention? I know you do the headshots, but you also do a lot with senior nights. I saw you there for the volleyball senior night this year. So and the banners. Most people probably know you.
Oh, the banners.
They probably know your work because of that. Yeah.
The banners.
Tell me what that's about.
We started the banners maybe 2019. We started the banners when I started going to a lot of the games, away games, and I realized that we didn't have that in Northport High School.
Interesting.
So I'm like, okay, let's start it what I knew. It was soccer at the time, so we did soccer. And then a little bit at a time, all the sports start getting involved. And now I'm very proud to say that I photograph all the sports, all the seniors that do sports, and the marching band.
And they look great. I see them every year, and they're up there all little action shots and all that. So yeah, you do the senior. You also are generous enough. You give us a lot of our group pictures too on our website. Yeah. You get like the senior night for volleyball. You gave us one of those.
Yes.
You gave us for free. I appreciated that. It's
of course.
Isn't that great stuff? Great pictures. Real things you got digital camera. It's hard. It's hard to get that great shot. Again, I'm watching the stream. You get these beautiful views, beautiful shadow work, and there's such a big difference between a cell phone picture and a professional quality, photography. I'm just watching these great poses here. I'm like, look at that, I got a stand trap. That's fantastic.
Also, what is important for me is that when I deliver my packages, I don't only deliver digitals. I believe that you need to have something tangible to share with your family and friends. My packages include albums, that's what you can see here, all the canvases and the big prints. Nice. The kids are leaving. You're gonna have a nice picture of your kid on the wall, not on your phone. That it takes 5,000, to get to see your kid. Well,
coming up to the holiday season, how's your scheduling looking? You got availability? Or are you getting pretty booked fast? How's it go usually?
I'm very booked right now because I usually only work with my seniors from October to April because of the weather. I don't like to be sweating out there, and I cannot ask the kids to be sweating and be happy in front of the camera and have a good attitude.
I never thought about that. Your live shots are the best, I think, the seniors. Sure.
Yes, so I'm pretty booked already. Like I said, I haven't started photograph, but I already have around 25 seniors booked, and I have maybe 10 more spots left.
You hear that, folks? Yes. 10, you better get on that. Monica Amaya Photography, you better hurry up and get on there. So, all right. Well, Monica, we're going to come back to you in a minute, in a couple minutes. We're going to talk to basketball here in just a second. I know you know some of the basketball players as well. And you know all the sports, I'm sure. So again, this is a student. I had no idea you had a student. I'll get out of the way for a minute. She's got all sorts of props here. We'll do a little quick thing here real fast so I can see if anybody's there. Oh, wait a second. She's got a real nice in here. She got all sorts of props here. She got all sorts of things. And again, we were used to having the outdoor pictures. Yeah, she's got a really nice little suit in here. So we'll go back to
all
here.
I have a variety of outfits that the girls, especially the girls, I have a couple of jackets for the boys that it's a little bit more, difficult, but the girls can come and shop in the racks, and they borrow the dresses, and there's no charge. They just use them. They bring it back, and they,
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll go catch you in a few minutes. Thank you. That's Monica Amaya Photography again. I know she doesn't want me to say she's royalty, but I'm telling you, I just don't know anybody else. I'm sure I don't want to offend people over there, but I've seen her the most. I've worked with her the most. I've seen her donate, sponsor, you name it. So, all right. Okay, John. I came here for our second winter sports team. We did girls soccer last week with Coach Hans Duque. They're actually going to start their season pretty fast here. I believe this week they're having their preseason go. But my next guest is Coach Tillman, and I'm hoping he's there. Hopefully John can hear me. Next. Not hearing anybody. We might have to pull Miss Amaya back again. Tell us some stories. I'm kidding. John, if you can hear me, I'm ready for Coach Tillman. Well, I do have one thing to announce. Well, you did have a contest promo. I don't know if you saw it or not, Miss Amaya. I have a promotion for you get to ride along with me on Saturday.
Oh, my son.
It's going to be the Tri-County Championships. It'll be the last one I get to do because the next 2 weekends when they have their regionals and all that, I have to be somewhere else. So it's my last time. My niece is not going to go with me that morning. So I reached out to Coach Fu. I said, Coach Fu, let's do it. Let's get someone on there, have some fun. So we only had one person enter, so that makes you the winner. Sarah Rivers, you are our winner. You will see me at 6:45 in the morning we'll get you set up there. You're going to have a great time. So Sarah Rivers, if you're listening, I'll post it again. So thank you. And Lenny Miles, bless his heart. Lenny Miles has posted just about everything we've ever done. He was Coach Rowe's baseball manager back in 2007, 2008. I finally met him at the homecoming game. Him and his mom were there, and bless his heart, he's been waiting so long to say hi to me, and I finally got to say hi. So, Lenny, great to see you. We're going to have a 100-inning fundraiser. I'm going to try to get you on that to help me out. You can help me with the table as well, so I know how much that's going to be fun for you. All right, still waiting. Nothing. John, let me reach out. Time out, everybody. Let me see if I can get to my guys here. I really want to get to this basketball team because they got some really nice things coming their way. He's got a good team this year, and I want to talk about it. Yeah, I'm excited for him. Come on, guys! I want this basketball interview. Help me out. All right, I'm gonna go a little bit longer here. Because I had a closing piece I wanted to do. My closing piece was I wanted to thank Mrs. Parrish of the football team, of the realty she's in. I forgot the name of it, but she helped feed us for our press box. Guys, we can't tell you how much we love the press box being fed. So Mrs. Parrish, you stepped up. I know you had a tough night that night. She delivered the food for us. She got to announce her daughter on the cheerleading team, and then she had her son injured. So it was a really tough night for her, and I just want to reach out to her and thank her so much for that. And again, we all wish the family the best right now, and we hope the speediest for Jax. It was Legacy Collective. I'm sorry, that's it. Ms. Parrish at Legacy Collective Realty. Again, we love announcing our sponsors, and you did a great job. The last second, actually, was really a last second decision, so I appreciate that. All right. Well, guys, I don't think we're going to get Coach Tillman on today. Do want to appreciate everybody. I want to thank Ms. Amaya again for letting us be her second of the year sponsor shout out or business partnership. I'm not sure what we're going to call you. Sponsor, business, a little bit of everything. Miss Norport herself. So thank you so much, guys. We'll catch you next Tuesday. Good night. And there's Coach Tillman. Coach, hang on a second.
Yo. Hello.
I just said good night to everybody. Hang on. goodness. Coach Tillman, okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
All
me?
right, good. I just about to sign off here. All right, so how you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I wanted you on today because I got to give a shout out to a fellow Northport student, or not fellow, but a Northport. I saw your YouTube interview, and I forgot the young lady's name. It was a Media
Oh, yes.
One. It was a professional looking
Yeah,
thing. So
it's
what's that about? Real quick,
powerful minds.
before we get to you, what was that about? What group is that? Because I want to give them a shout. These young people need our encouragement.
Yeah, Amaya from Powerful Minds Official. She's a Northport alum. She was part of the drama unit over in Northport. I believe she's in the like Drama Hall of Fame or something like that.
Okay.
So her fiance Ishmael, he's also a uh, Northport alum, and he does all my media day stuff. So
Oh,
they
excellent.
finally, yeah, so they finally sat me down for an interview. Our schedules couldn't align. It's been going on for probably about 2 months now, and finally we were able to sit down and have a one-on-one interview
Well,
about
I'm happy for
3 weeks
them.
ago.
Has she done more than Northport? Is like she professional level now, or is she
Oh
still
yeah, yeah,
working her way up
yeah.
there?
You could follow her on Instagram, Powerful Minds Official. There's all kinds of
Excellent.
interviews, music guests, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool
And
platform that she has.
Coach, we're getting that age group where we can't do this forever. So it's always good to see our younger ones, especially for Northport, taking up the mantle and moving on. So I would like to reach out to her and give her my best. That's fantastic. So she had a
Yeah.
great interview. I don't want to copy word for word what she did because there's a lot of overlap. So I want to switch a little bit over. I was really
Okay.
excited to get you on today because it sounds like you have a pretty solid team coming back. Why don't you talk about them real quick? Because I know perhaps you're ready to get going here. What do you have going on this year with this team?
Yeah. So it's basically the same team coming back. I do have a transfer that came in um, over the summer along with her little sister, and they're just gonna add more firepower to what we have already. We've been working hard over the summer and into the fall, so I'm really excited about what we have to show out this coming season.
And you had a lot of freshmen, sophomore. You didn't have a senior night last year, did you? Is that the team? I'm thinking.
No, it was the year before I didn't have a
Okay.
senior. So last year I graduated three.
Okay.
This year I have three seniors this year. So we're still young.
Yeah.
I have a big freshman class coming in this year. I think I have about 10 or 11 freshmen this
Wow.
year.
Yeah.
So when they become seniors, that senior night is going to be massive. But I still have, Riley Richards is there, Gabby McFarland is there,
Good.
Abby McKelvey. So I still have the same players. They're just a year better. They put in some work over the spring and summer and the fall, and just adding in CC and Ava Beals to the mix. It's going to be a little special this year.
A year difference in their age group, of course, all difference in the world. So are they sophomores, juniors? Most of them, the ones you just mentioned. I know Abby's name.
So yeah, so Abby is a sophomore,
Oh
Riley is a
wow. Okay.
junior,
Okay.
Gabby's a senior, Cece is a junior, Ava's a freshman, Tyranique Williams, she's a junior. So we're still young. We're still
Yep.
young.
But it's a good mix there. It's a great mix. So when is your first preseason? When's your first home game? The regular season. When's
Oh,
that starting up?
okay. So first preseason will be November 10th and
Okay.
11th up in Braden River. Um, our first home game will be November 17th. Actually, we play three games that first week at home. So it'll be a lot of basketball. November 17th, 19th, and 21st. Our first three games are at home. We're
Oh
also
wow.
going to have, yeah, we're also going to have what I call is a Bobcat Madness. It's sort of like Midnight Madness from the NCAA realm,
Yeah.
but we're not doing it at midnight, so that's why we call it Bobcat Madness. We're doing that November 14th at 7 p.m. in the cage, and it's just a interactive games with the players. Both men's and women's programs is involved, along with coaches and staff members and administration, and it's just a kickoff to the basketball season for boys and girls. Get
So
to
let's
introduce
unpack that,
ourselves.
Coach. Let's unpack that. So
Mm.
I love it. I can't wait to hear about Friday night. Is it
Right.
gonna be like DJ music, fun kind of thing? Like when I watch how the October Madness for when they do the midnight games and all that. Is it gonna be like that? You have like a lot of fun, a lot of vendors.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you have planned for that
Yeah,
night?
yeah, absolutely. We are, we're
Awesome.
gonna have the cheerleaders involved. We're gonna have it's almost like a pep rally for basketball, along with some games like knockout, to get the fans and against the players and the administration, for some prizes. We're gonna have a half court competition, shoot shot competition between myself and Coach Matt. And then just a couple of interactive games with the fans and the players, and the fans that get to see a little bit of a scrimmage between the JV team and for boys and girls, just to get an idea of what we're going to look like this year. And it's just going to be a night of fun.
I love it.
Snacks, food, all
I
that.
don't think we've ever had anything like this before. I think it's a fantastic
No,
idea. I love the idea.
yeah,
As long as the announcer has to go shoot baskets, we'll be in a good position. I'd love to come out for that one. I'm actually in town that night. I can actually come by and help out with that. I don't do all of it. I can help out. I'd love to. That'd be fantastic.
yeah. I mean, yeah. If you want to come out and
Heck
play a
yeah.
game of knockout against
No,
the,
not me. No. It's
against the
called I'm
players.
sitting down. I'm sitting down and watching you guys do this. I'll pull a hamstring or
uh,
break my
yeah,
neck.
no, it'll be a great
So,
night though. We're looking forward to it.
That's again. Once you get that information, let us know. I don't know if it's free or it's cost, but once you
Yeah,
get all
so
finalized, give it to us. We'll help promote
yeah,
that.
I'll shoot you over a copy of the flyer, but it's it's free for students with ID and $5 for adults.
Coach, that's what you got to do. The school, we got to get these kids in. Free events like this, it really makes a difference
Yeah,
because they like what they see. They're going to come back and spend the money on the hot dogs and all that. So you got to get in
yeah,
there.
and
Great marketing
yeah,
idea.
that's the plan. Yeah, that's the
Well,
plan.
because speaking of marketing's the theme of the night. I'm here, Miss Amaya Photography here. We're all doing marketing here, so I love it. So, Coach, let's talk about your
Yeah.
district play. You don't have the old days where you had the same district where you go home and away. You do that FHSAA kind of goofiness where you might play your district, or sometimes. How's that working this year?
So it's pretty much the same. This is the last year before districts are realigned in the 2026-2027 season. So we still have the same district opponents, which is Sarasota, Lehigh, Venice, and Riverview,
Okay.
and us. So we do have a couple of district games this year. We do play Venice this year. We do play Sarasota this year. And we got some top-notch programs that we're playing, like Cardinal Mooney, who was a state champion last year, and we're playing Evangelical Christian, who was a state runner-up, and Booker High School, who's always in the Final Four. So I ramped up the schedule a little bit this year.
So, Coach, let's unpack it for a minute. We have 1,000 more members than we did last year, or quite a bit more. So, a lot of people from up north don't realize this, but you don't play the same team twice in your districts like the old days. Like you had to do a home and away on everybody. So sometimes you
Right.
might not play everybody. Sometimes, but you're getting rewarded by strength of schedule, aren't you? Is that correct?
Yes, that's absolutely right. So the goal this year is to win districts. That is the goal, which will put you in the state tournament. But being that I wrapped up our schedule, hopefully we do win districts. But if for some reason we don't, then we should have a strong enough strength of schedule to get into the state tournament.
Isn't that interesting? I learned this with soccer a couple years back that you don't have to win the district sometimes if your strength schedule is really high up there. And the FHSA can reward a good loss sometimes more than a bad win. Does that make sense? I think it's crazy math.
That's
it's
absolutely
a secret equation we'll never see. Yeah.
Right. That's absolutely correct.
Oh, you may not be able to speak to the kids. I know the kids probably think differently, but is there any special home game you really want to see, like a Friday night game besides the 14th tournament, things there? The kids really want to get everybody out there for?
So being that it's Northport's 25th anniversary, believe is December 16th at home, we'll be playing Venice, and that's going to be our retro night. We're going to dust off the original Northport Lady Bobcat uniforms.
Stop it. How'd you do that? Come on now. That's not fair. How'd you find those? That's awesome.
Hey, I can't
they're all gone by now.
No, I can't tell my secret. But we are going to be able to dust those off and just, celebrate 25 years of Northport High. And, my wife who went to Venice, if Northport was built, she would have went to Northport. So I thought that was fitting that Northport versus Venice would be a fitting
And
retro
that's
night.
a
So
Tuesday night. I can actually go there and do some of the camera work on a little bit there. So I will definitely come out. Hey, we'll do our episode there as well. You don't want to see
yeah,
our retro clothes. We got those little tiny Larry Bird shorts. That's how old I am, man. You don't want
yeah.
that. Those kids
Well,
will
I
laugh at
mean,
us. They'll kick us out of the building.
yeah, yeah. You don't
So
want
real
that.
quick,
You
let's
don't
give
want
a
that.
shout out to Mrs. Tillman, another one of Northport's big sponsors. Great job on that. Tillman Nursing. So got to give you a big
Yep,
shout out for that.
yep,
So how's the family
yep.
doing for this season? I know your daughter's slowly getting to the point where you'll be seeing her in high school in a couple of years. Isn't that correct?
Yeah, so right now she's at Woodland Middle.
Yeah.
She played volleyball for Woodland, and right now she's in the middle of tryouts for Woodland Middle also for basketball.
And that's
So she had
a shout out to Coach Huffman
Coach Huffman.
still. Is he helping out with
Yep,
that?
yes, yeah, it'll
Another
be Coach
Bobcat
Huffman.
famous name. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll come if she makes the team, it'll be full circle because Coach Huffman coached my oldest daughter Ariana, and then for him to coach my baby girl would be pretty cool. So it'd be full circle.
So I don't know the family dynamics. That's not Ariana Huff, is it? I don't know how that's
Yes,
related.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
stop it.
Ariana Huff. Yeah,
I did
yes,
not know that. Okay, so I saw you walking with her at the Athletic Hall of Fame on Friday night. I did not know that.
yes,
Oh my gosh. Give her my best.
yes.
I'm so happy for her. That was great to see her in the Hall of Fame. Do you know there's 5 ladies? That's the first time that's ever happened. Did you see that?
I did not know that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
At
pretty
least that I
cool. I did
know of.
not
Someone
know
can
that.
correct me, but I have never seen
Yeah,
it before. So oh goodness. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. What a nice moment
yeah,
that must have been. Yeah.
yeah. That was awesome. That was awesome. I enjoyed that
You know,
big time.
and I had someone correct me because I was talking about Gigi Gregoire being one of our best athletes out in college. I have forgotten how many girls and boys basketball players played at the next level. And I picked that piece up in the interview how you said how last year you had like 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6. You guys are just cranking out pretty
Yeah.
high level athletes at both the girls and the boys program. I do
Oh
apologize
yeah.
for I missed up on that.
That's okay. That's all right. This not something I go around bragging about, but it was there. So it's a good accomplishment. We're happy about that. That comes
Yeah.
out of the program.
I came in when Kurt Allen was still with us, and I remember we had the NCAA guys coming out there, and I had given up basketball for a little bit, so I'd forgotten that pipeline just keeps going and going. What are you looking for this year? We'll do a little bit of X's and O's, not too much X's and O's. I don't want to give away too much of our secrets. What are you looking for as a team that's different this year or improved upon since, say, last year's squad? What do you think is going to be the best surprise for the fan or best surprise for you as a coach?
Well, for the fans, I just keep it like this. We're a lot faster than last year. We're going to play a lot of high tempo basketball this year. So I'll just leave it at that. I don't want to give out too much, but we're going to get up and down the court pretty fast this year compared to last year.
That means they must have had a heck of an off-season training because that conditioning is going to kill you if that's your tempo. that's brutal.
Yeah. Like I said, the girls have been working hard. We were in the weight room a lot over the summer. And we just been doing a lot of conditioning training. When school started in the fall here, so they're ripping, ready to go. We just finished tryouts today, so the rosters are set. So we're ready to go.
How is this your first season with the complete season with the new weight room, or your first, second season with that new improved weight room?
No, this is the I mean, I've been head coach since the weight room has been completed. So
Okay.
we've been utilizing it ever since.
Are you seeing a difference with their conditioning with that expanded facility?
Oh yeah,
That was
absolutely.
Okay, good.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can, we've shared it with softball, we've shared it with girls weightlifting. So there's plenty of room in there for us to get done what we need to get done.
And now they're sharing with other teams. That means we get other teams to come out and be fans at your games. That's a great way to interconnect with the other teams on campus as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm hoping this event on November 14th, bring out other athletes and we can all just come out and support each other and just have a big student section, because that's one thing that we're missing right now is at least on in the girls basketball realm is a big student section. So I'd like to get the students out there and just go crazy and have fun and just bring some good energy.
Long time ago, way back in the old day, they used to have a shirt special. You get the shirt, you got to come in all those games for free and things like that. I'd like to see more passes given away. I've always said you got to get these kids in, and they'll buy into it, and they will definitely come back, and they'll bring their friend, or maybe one game is theater night, or one game is I don't know.
Yeah. So the athletes right now, all athletes get an entry pass to all events. So they all get free passes. And our first game is going to be a whiteout game. So the first 50 students we're giving out free T-shirts for a whiteout for our first game. So hopefully we can bring in a good crowd and just
these are good promotions. I like that. It's a good promotion
for the next season, for the season.
So, and I don't want to let up on the expectations. So last year, whatever this record was, it doesn't matter to me. What do you think realistically do you see yourself in the district? And what would be, say, low, medium, high? What would your 3 levels be? What would you think, worst case, best case? What are you thinking, Coach? What are you seeing right now with your competition?
Best case scenario.
Okay.
The way we're sitting right now and the information that I'm getting, we should win districts this year. We should be a district champion. Worst case scenario, runner up.
There you go.
But we definitely should be playing for a district championship this year.
And I'm assuming the young ladies feel the same way. They're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Everybody's locked in. Everybody's on the same page. Everybody has the same goal. So everyone's working hard to get to that district championship and make a state run.
And before I let you go, why don't you give a shout out to your JV coach, your assistant coaches? Who do you have this year helping you?
Okay, so this year, once again, I have Coach Harry Denard. He's my top lead assistant. I also brought in a new JV coach, Coach Samantha Cole. Eplin Cole, sorry. She coached over at Sky Academy in Venice last year. So she's joining us on staff. Coach P is still on staff with us. Good. And we also brought on Coach Jerry Beals. So he's on staff also.
That's fantastic. I can't wait. Throughout the year, let's go ahead and meet the JV coach as well, because they do the hard part. They don't get the recognition that the head coach gets, but they lay the foundation for a successful varsity transition. That's for sure. I always like the JV coaches.
Absolutely.
Any sponsors, any parents you can think of you want to give a quick shout out before I let you go? I don't put you on spot.
Well, once again, my wife and Tillman Nurse Consulting. Also, Chris Heggie with Elite Hurricane and Shutters. He's a great donor for Northport Lady Bobcats, and the Racine family, the Richards family, the McKelvey family.
Oh my goodness.
I have a great support behind me. That's really helping us through this season. So we're looking forward to the season. I can't wait.
And I would be remiss in not asking, are any of them on the boosters? I got to get that shout out from now on. I'm supposed to give a little public announcement about that. get the boosters.
No, none of them are on the boosters.
Coach. That's supposed to be a good segue. They're all on the boosters. I'm kidding. We'll work on
that. Would be nice.
So, Coach, I don't know if you know this, but I'm here, Monica Amaya Photography. I'm sure you've seen her at several games throughout the years. And, I want to help. We can't do every week, obviously, at someone's sponsorship, but if there's someone who could tie in nicely, let me know. I'll try to catch them on a future episode as well and let them do a little business highlight. So.
Okay. Beautiful.
All right.
Beautiful.
It could be Tillman nursing. Who knows? We'll think about that. So.
She's a little shy. She's a little camera shy, but I'll try to reach out to Chris Heggie with Lead Hurricane Shutters.
There you go. I'll
see
definitely
if he's willing to get on.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, Coach Tillman, any last words you want to tell the fans what to look for, when to come out, all that good stuff? You got any parting words for us?
Yeah. If everybody just come out November 14th, 7 p.m. in the cage. Come out and meet the teams. November 17th, Monday, 7:30 is our first game against Sebring. So just please come on out, check the ladies out. You wouldn't be disappointed on some good basketball. So please come on out and check us out.
Well, thank you, Coach Tillman. I appreciate this. Again, that's Coach Curtis Tillman, our varsity Lady Bobcats basketball coach. Great to see you again this year. I can't wait. Everybody knows how much of a basketball fan I am, so I can't wait to catch up with you throughout the season. Definitely catch you on that retro night. I'll try to find some retro.
Okay.
All my clothes are retro. I've had the same shirt for 20 years. Who knows? So I don't know. So there you go. Ms. Maya, I'm gonna bring you on one more time, Ms. Amaya. So Ms. Amaya, you heard my interview with Coach Tillman. You've seen all the coaches. You've seen all the teams.
I'm gonna see Coach Tillman and his kids, his girls from the team on Thursday for senior banners, right, Coach?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I know you're still on. Sorry, Coach. Oh,
Yes.
she caught you, man.
And-
She caught you.
Yeah, right.
Sorry
And
about that.
if I'm not mistaken, we're doing a family photo shoot also, correct?
Also, yes, for Christmas, I'm doing your
Holy
family
moly,
photo. Yes,
man.
Coach. Yes.
But who's
Thank you.
not
Yes.
getting photography?
Yeah.
Thank
Well, what do
you.
you think? You've seen the coaches, you've seen over the years. You know, it's that this time of the year. I haven't told the fans yet that we have girls and boys basketball, girls and boys soccer. We have girls weightlifting.
Mhm.
We have competitive cheer,
Yes.
and we have girls and boys wrestling.
Yes.
They have 7 major teams, and the JVs that go with it. Whatever.
Yes.
So there's. Oh, I can remember throughout the months, like this time of the year, because we still have fall sports. Some of them are wrapping up still. They still overlap. So there was times when there's like every night.
Something going on.
I
Yes.
forgot what I think it was last year where I was on campus 4 or 5 nights a week doing announcing, and I was like, "We're done. Shankar Magic is done doing that." So I know you're looking forward to seeing this. What do you think? What do you think about being on our show tonight?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I've been looking forward for this. You know.
Yeah, just give us your card. We'll go ahead and post it tonight as well.
I
How to
appreciate
get away.
that.
So all right.
Thank you so much.
So guys,
Thank
again,
you.
sponsors, if you're watching, if you'd like us to come highlight you, we'd love to highlight you. And again, I can't do every week, but we'll try to fit you on our schedule, and we do appreciate it. Don't know who we're gonna see next weekend. I'm still waiting to hear from the boys basketball and boys soccer and the other teams I just mentioned. So cheer team does have something really cool this Saturday. I don't know if you know about this. So Saturday morning is the Tri-County Cross Country.
Yes.
I'm a little scared because I'm going to do the girls competitive cheer competition at
the cage.
I'm
Yes.
really scared, Ms. Amaya.
No.
All those little happy bouncing around. Like I told Coach Gregoire how nervous I am about this. I'm used to barking out a third down. You know, I've got to really, really calm down and make it. So I'll be there. I believe that starts at 10 o'clock. So if you're in the area, we got cross country on Saturday morning. Then we have a really nice cheer event. Their only home cheer event for the competitive team that I know of through the year. So make it on out there. So, all right. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on this edition of the Bobcat Sports Update. I'll see you Tuesday. Good night.
All right. Thank you. Good night.
Thanks, Coach.
Bye.